a short gay Hispanic cowboy. Now that I have your attention, I will show you the character of the day that I am drawing. This is Flynn Cash, and he is a Mexican Texan. He is one of the main casts in my story, Triblends. He grew up in a extremely religious and strict household, extremely sheltered, not even going out for parties, playdates, or sleepovers. When I created him, I wanted to represent the struggles of Hispanic and gay individuals who had to live in unsupportive households and often the heavy responsibility and expectations they have. Cash was born with the ability to manipulate flames, but often practicing this, he would always get badly burned and was not allowed to use his ability. Later on, he would meet a new friend named Jasper. He oddly also had an interest for playing with fire. One day in secret, Jasper would reveal to Cash that he could basically create flames. The two were even greater friends after realizing their compatible super abilities. But Jasper wanted to cause mischief and prank people, but Cash, being extremely sheltered and disciplined, often had a hard time agreeing and working with Jasper. Cash's tendency to behave, even without a controlling figure present, kind of made him a loser in school, but Jespero never made fun of him. Instead, Jespero always stood up for Cash during their years. In school, he taught Cash how fighting was okay if it was to defend something or himself. One day, Cash and Jasper would come down a step. They both had feelings for each other. They'd start dating, but they were afraid on how their parents would react. How would they hide it? What would people at school say? What would they do? Jesper ended up almost being threatened his life after someone had found out at school. The two were no longer safe, and their parents would find out soon enough, so they had to run away. They tried their best to survive and found themselves resorting to a life of crime, but they'd only steal from the rich. Basically, this is called Robin Hooding. They'd steal from the rich to support themselves or others, but they'd also vandalize property of rich and rotten people or property owners, never small or local businesses. They'd get confident enough to do a bank robbery, one after another. But soon enough, they got too confident. The two Robins, only known as thieves, were caught. They were sentenced to execution. But there was a deal made in this society. The association called Cyclone stepped up to take them in instead, giving them a chance to rehabilitate or redeem themselves. But we all know something sounds off about that, doesn't it?